Okay, coming to you live. This is Aherm with Dave Peterson, coming to you live from Sparetime Entertainment with the Class B matchup. Peter Janton Jr. is hosting Bob Lee. On lanes 5 and 6 is a ACST Class B match. There'll be 2 pins for each game of the 5 games and 4 points for total. Bob will be starting off on lane 5. Match going live. Match number 9. All over the head pin. Gets a lousy 5-8. No, it's 8. Yeah, 5-8-10. 8-9-10. Yep. Even worse.
I made that Thursday against Nate.
An 8-9-10 lead on his first ball, and he's right in it. Oh, and just pushes it back. Be looking to pick up 1 pin to get out with a 9. We just finished the King of the Hill here, new king, Marcel. And that's an 8 box. Bob South with 1 head pin hat. 1 head pin, one split. Pete, is that considered a split?
Yeah.
So 1 head pin and 1 split so far. Box 2 coming here live. Bob is the away bowler, so he is going first. This is string 1. And off to the ocean right. Pulls off the 6-10. Spare lead though. Just off to the right a little bit. These 4 pins on the left. 1, 2, 4, and 5. Oh, all over, but the 1 pin's still standing. Pin's coming back, but it didn't take it, so it's another 9 box. So, no hit pin there, so Bob's starting his 3rd box here. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. And a beautiful ball right on the head pin. Drops 8, leaving the 5-9. Does have a plank of wood. It's off to the left now. It's still covering the 5 pin.
14 viewers.
Very good. Bob looking to pick up his first mark here. Off to the right in.
He might still get it.
He steals it for a nice spare. All that matters is the spare. Played it a little further left than he might have wanted to, but it counts, it counts.
If I did it straight, it would have gone right back into the curtain. I didn't. I was trying for the middle, not the left side.
So, yeah, so after 3 complete, the 28 ball. And up to the right, and he's still falling. He drops 7, leaving the 1, 2, and 10.
Oh, yeah, Bob's coming in at 52 and 46, averaging 109.77 in ACST action.
Oh, just off the head pin a little bit.
He's in first place in his division, very tightly contested with Phil Clough, Danny Finn, the commissioner, and Dave Edison.
Nice, tough division. Oh, it's another 9 bucks.
Speaking of tough divisions, how about Peters coming in at 71 and 55, just trailing Alex Chow's at 94 and 60. He's had some impressive strings lately.
He's been on fire.
And Mark Gallagher and James Hume is right there as well. So
That is one tough division.
battling for first place and a playoff spot.
Right on the head pin, and they're all going to go. Oh, the 7 pin said no thank you. Thought that was it. That was another head pin hit. But it buries everything with the 7 there. And off to the right there. So I'll look to pick up his 10 box. Wood off to the right, but not.
3.
And it's a 9 box. I've got a string of 9s there. So halfway through the first for Bob. Bob is sitting at 52. Pretty good. He had 2 out of 5 hit pins, I believe.
I had 3.
3 out of 5. Now
First
Peter's
one was
coming up.
I got lucky on one. I got unlucky on one. Whatever.
And Pete off to the left, but working ball drops 7, leaving me 1, 3, and 8. And he picks up the 8 pin. Live here at Sparetime. And he sails off to the left for an 8 box. So Bob is up 1 pin after 1 complete box. It's very early in this first string. Crack statistician Dave Peterson to my left. And Peter all over the pocket, and he gets the setback. He's got some wood in between the 4 and 7. Maybe it'll help him give it a ride to get that 5 pin. A little unlucky there on the head pin. 1 for 2 on the head pin. Oh, played it off to the left, but the wood took it away. Peter's looking to clean up. 4, 5. And it's another 8 box. 16 after 2 for Peter. PJ to Bob's, I believe, 18. So it's a 2-pin lead after 2 complete. Wind up. Very good pocket for a hammer. Holy I saw him throw a couple of those in warm-ups. That was a no-doubter at all. Pins just evaporated. Beautiful pitch. And on his first ball to Phil, just off to the left. Drops 5, leaving Cleary, right side. Does have a piece of wood coming into play that could help with that 8 pin, but it's still moving. And it's moving away. On his strike, Phil. Oh, he gets a beautiful ball. Gets an 8 kill on the strike. Leaving 4-7 left. He's clean up for his 10 box. Wow. Dance right around the 10. It's a 9. Here we are in the 4th box coming. Has taken over the wheel. Oh no, it's down like that. We'll check that then. And he's off to the left. Not a hit, been hit. Chopped up 3. Triangle number 6. Just a hair off the head pin there. Picks up 1, leaving the 6 back to the left. He's out. And all over it, picks up a 9. It's a nice out for 9 bucks.
52.
So we got a 52-52 game.
Scores? At least we can tell the scores. I don't know if I can show it.
So
That help you?
a little bit this way. Okay, come on. Keep going. Here we go. There's Peters, 52. And halfway through the first, Bob is also at 52.
Here
we go. And Bob starting on lane 6 for the second half of string 1. Here at Sparetime Recreation, John Aherm here with crack statistician Dave Peterson. Bob, a beautiful head pin in. Gets another split. He's got some wood to help him with it. He's got the 4, 7, and 10 out there with 3 pieces of wood in the middle.
Oh, if you couldn't hear me, that's
why they couldn't hear you.
oh, they couldn't hear me. It's because when the microphone falls off, it's hard to hear me. So how's that? Oh, beautiful bid. It wiggled the 7, but piece of wood actually kept it up. Great bid. And it's a $9. And Bob's sitting at 61 after 6. Starting his 7th box here in the first string. Wind up. Off to the right, but gets some friendly bounces there. And they're still falling. And it goes. Back to a strike. Julian, just the way he drew it up.
I apologize for yelling at the pins.
That's just the way Bob drew that one up with a nice Julian strike.
Sound coming in loud and clear.
Loud and clear now. I've never been soft-spoken. Never been accused. I can't.
Margaret Aherm says you're number 1.
Oh, yes. That's my number 1 fan.
You're not even bowling.
No. She might have caught earlier.
Yeah, this is on the screen.
Oh, another.
Wow.
I think he's on to something. Who needs a head pin? Bob says, who needs a head pin? I get dropped 9. And my first ball in my strike, leaving just a head pin.
Maybe
surrounded by
Micah
wood.
should rename those stats the non-head pin hits.
Yes. And he's all over for a spare on strike. So that gives him, is he at 81 through 7? Yep. With one ball to go. Ball in hand.
So 91 here.
91.
Yep,
And
so
still working, and he drops 6 more. Leaving the 4 horsemen left side. So we can put his,
97 through 8.
going for his 3rd mark here. 97 through 8, he's off and running. He's putting the pressure on PJ.
Right there.
Oh, all over his object. Object hit.
That's what happens when you hit the head pin.
Yep.
Sometimes.
Yes, I've witnessed that many times there. And a nice 9 bucks. Let's gives him 100 through 8. No. 106 through 8.
Through 9.
Through 9. 106 through 9.
16 over par. Will be over his ACST average.
Yep. What was his average again?
I think 109.
109? 108 to 109. See, there goes that head pin hit again. I don't know.
You know, that orange piece of wood is lined up nicely.
Yeah, he's got the check mark left side, and he's got that orange stick angled
Slide
to
over.
the 10. And to the spare.
There it
He
is.
buries it. Way to finish the string on 10th box with the spare. 116 in a ball. And PJ's going to have his hands full in the second half. They were 52-52 at the half of the first string. And a 4 fill for a 120. 120 first string for Bob. Nice way to start.
Yep.
And so he had for the mark situation. Over here a little bit. There we go. There's Bob's string. Nice 120 string. Now PJ coming up. He's at 52 through the half, right where Bob was. But Bob put a beautiful half together. 68 half, I believe. PJ off to the left, chops out 2.
Picking up the 4-8. Oh, and a beautiful second shot. Not rewarded though. It came off a little bit, leaving the. Oh, just sails to the left for a 7 box.
Hello to Greg Packer, one of our big fans out there.
Yes.
Dave Peterson here with, of course, John Aherm's on the call. I'm
Yes,
sort of
Dave's
helping
the
out.
crack statistician.
Good to hear from John Dufeld.
Oh, all over the head pin again.
We've got the diamond. And
Oh, a diamond with some help. So he's got the diamond right side. He's got a plank right to the left side and a piece of wood behind it also.
bang! Oh no!
Oh, the ball almost
every
came
which
back.
way. Holy smokes! The ball, the pin.
The ball, the pin came back.
Nothing.
But the
Not
ball
the
is
six.
climbing up. So we might have to get that ball out of the way. So PJ sitting at 59 through 6. He's got his work cut out. He's looking to pick this up for his 10. And it's a 9 box. Off to the right there. That one got away from him. All right, so through 7, he's sitting at 66.
68.
68. Math used to be my strong suit. And off to the left, leaves the 4 horsemen on the left with the post. Pretty when it goes, Dave.
Yep. Paper and pencil scoring here, so nothing for us to see. We have to ask the bowlers for the sheets.
Especially when you don't bring your glasses.
Oh,
Oh, and a great bid, but leaves the goalpost. Left with the 7-10. He's going to look to try to pick one off here. And that's an 8 box. So that 76 through 8. Right? 76 through 8, 2 to go. Bob did finish at 120. So we're in double territory. The mark would be very important right here. Oh, there we go.
some good action. Not hitting.
Some
the
nice
head.
action by not hitting the head pin. It's, that plank in front doesn't look too good here. It's got the side saddle in front with the 10.
He has a lot of spin, so he could maybe move it around.
And he picks it
Somehow
up
avoided the cap and hit the pin right on.
right by the cap, hit the pin, and they all fall down. A very timely spare for PJ in the 9. To cut the deficit a little bit. And off to the left, but it gets a nice friendly fire, leaving the 4 horsemen less the 4 pin. So he's got the 1, 2, 7 with wood angled back for him nicely.
That's 93 through 9. So Peter cannot catch Bob. But he can,
Gets a nice mark there to
cut
cut
into the-
cut that deficit.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's 103 in a ball. So with a 7 fill, he can cut it a single digit out to 10 pins. With an 8 box, he can hit the single. And a beautiful hit, and he drops.
Right on cue, 8, as you said.
Oh, yeah, almost came, but an 8 for a 110 finish, 111 finish.
Yep.
So 120 to 111 is the first game. 2 points go to PJ. A tightly contested match. He almost pulled it back, just ran out of runway on that one. And then we got the scores right here. Over this side a little bit. Over to me.
There we go. You can see Peter's score there. Coming on strong here at the end.
Finished with a nice 111. Both bowlers with great second halves in that first string. They would knot it up at 52.
That. Started over here. And ends with the 120.
So great first game. So a 9-pin lead for Bob coming into the second string here. I'm sorry, Bob got 2 points, not PG. I made that mistake.
Greg Packer's up awfully early in Australia.
Oh, I've never been there. I haven't been to Europe, never mind Australia.
How about Florida?
I've been to Florida.
Okay.
He's got the 6-pack to the right and the 7-pin.
Ooh,
And
just missed.
just off to the right, leaves that head pin. So Bob's new strategy is not hitting the head pin and see if it pays off this string.
I've only been to Europe once.
Yep. He's left with the 179. And he puts a nice bid on it.
That's all you could do on that one.
And starts with an 8-box. Okay, Bob with the wind up. See if he goes for the head pin this time. Oh, he's off the head pin again, but he's getting the great falls on it. Eventually you have to hit the head pin or get a Julian strike like he did last game. Dropped 8.
128.
128. Side saddle.
That looks good.
Very nicely for a spare. Well done.
Bob had 3 practice strings earlier today here. He participated in King of the Hill.
Yep.
He didn't qualify, but
Yeah, it was.
got some practice in for this.
He did. He got warmed up nicely. He started the 3rd box here on his fill.
Right there.
And he drops a 9 on the spare fill.
All but the king, and he's trying to direct the traffic.
That gives him 27 after 2. And another 9 box for 36 after 3.
He's got one more. That was
One
a
more
spare
ball.
one.
I'm sorry, that was a spare.
Just off. If he had hit a little further down, it would have taken.
Hope I didn't jinx him there.
There it is.
And he's all over for 10. Gives him 37 through 3. So Bob's sitting at 37 through 3. Trying to come out of the gates like he finished the first string. Both pullers got warmed up in that second half of the first string, Dave. Oh, and a half Worcester. Everyone's favorite. But at least it wasn't in a spare fill. So he's going to look to make him dance here. Oh, right in the pocket, and he
Gets it.
pulls it off. What a beautiful back-to-back spare, not back-to-back spares, but the second spare of the second string. Very nicely. Nothing better than punching out the half Worcester and then making the spare. That really builds you confidence.
Now he's, of course, looking for the big fill, not the half Worcester, of course. Right there.
Oh, a beautiful ball. That orange pin's wobbling, but I think he might want it in there anyways.
That'll be a 7 fill.
Yep.
54 through 4. Bob steps to the left here. Changed his stance. Went left to right.
Oh, sailed off a little bit.
Smiling.
That one got out.
Head pin on 6. So maybe head pin on 6.
Pulled Bob many times as you have, Dave, and he uses both sides of the lane. He works left to right.
He was joking that he was aiming for the pins on lane 6. Oh well.
No, it's a 7 box, but still a good half.
That's a heck of it.
Good half, Bob. So we got through 5. He's a 61.
61 it is.
2 mark half. Now PJ stepping up, start his second string. Bob did win the first 2 points of the match and had a 9-pin lead after one complete game. And there's everyone's friend, Lemon Drop, Colin Paul Grant.
And Greg, first string, Bob Lee 120, and Peter Janton 111.
A 9-pin. Good second ball. It's going to look to clean up here. Oh, it's a tough 7 box to start. It's going to look to bounce back here. We got a tightly contested match here. Thank you all for joining. Hall 16. How you doing, Greg? Thanks, John. Like I said, the bowlers are getting more action off of the headpin. Dropped 6 there. But a makeable. With the wood there, it's a makeable spare.
Pocket hit takes it. Just a bit full.
Yeah, the wood didn't help him there.
Both bowlers have a lot of spin on their balls, so even those hits off the head pin leave for some spare leaves.
Oh, and it's a 9 box. 16 to Bob's. Off to the left there for PJ, but leaves the 4 horsemen right side and 9 pin in the back. Oh, just missed that, just by a hair. Now he's going to look for more of an out ball here, I believe. And the out ball takes a 9 drop for him. So 25 through 3. Bob finished his half at 61, so he's going to have to make a move here, keeping the string. Off to the left. Splash. Yeah, they're all together, and this is like a large check mark almost, isn't it? The back row gone except for the 9.
The 7 and 8 back. That could have some backdoor action.
Oh, the pins are falling.
Peter
Who needs a head pin? You got to hit it eventually, though. Here's the time.
It's the second match for Peter this week. The commissioner, Danny Finn, earlier in the week, I saw part of that match.
And how'd that one turn out?
PJ took it 10-4.
10-4. Nice. Very good. And they're both in a playoff run, right?
Absolutely. Yep. As is Bob in this one.
And off to the right leaves the 4 horsemen left side this time. This one's a little more favorable for him with his right to left ball. Just missed the head pin there.
Yeah, tough first half for PJ.
Yep, no marks. But it's only halfway through.
Yep.
And it's a 9 box. So after halfway through the second string here, Bob at 61 and PJ is at 43. So 18 pin lead for the string and a 27 pin lead for the match after 1.5 strings. Bob stepping up to start the second half of the second string here at Sparetime Recreation. Beautiful bowling center, a nice proprietor, Mark Moon, one of the nicest guys you'll find. Bob.
At 61.
Pulled off one there. 61, but it wasn't on a mark there, so he just chopped up the 4 pin. The 3.
You might send something to Paul Grant if Paul's watching.
No, knowing Bob, he'll probably send it anyways. And a good second ball.
But Bob just
Leaves us to 7.
The leave off the half Worcester and almost the leave off the lemon drop.
Those are nice when they happen.
So when he hasn't thrown a good first ball, he's thrown a good second ball.
And all over for 10. So that gives him 71 through 6. Okay, start of the 7th frame here for Bob. Here in the second string, out 5. Off to the left, but they're dancing a little bit. And drops 6. Leaving the 3 and 1. He's got the 1, 3, 6, and 7. Oh, a beautiful shot at it. 6 and 7 still standing. Yes, they're sequential. They're next to each other in the numbers, but not in the pins here. And it's an 8 box.
Yeah, stay safe, Greg. Avoid that flooding.
All right, let's see here. Bob's starting his 8th box here, I believe. And he's at 78? 79. 79 through 7. 9 above par, as they say. Yeah, beautiful pocket hit.
Diamond.
Leaves the diamond again. It may be a girl's best friend, but not a bowler's.
I agree with you there. Certainly makeable, though.
Yeah, a little wood in the back, maybe could fishtail a little bit. Oh, hit that right where he thought he needed to. And just pulled half the diamond off.
Just a sliver right or left would have taken that.
Yeah. Even 5-7, 5-8. And he gets a 9 box.
88.
88 through 8. Still
Eight's a
8
while.
above.
Yeah.
Still 8 above par. And he's gonna want to try to keep the pressure on here. Oh, just off to the right a little bit. I don't know. Purposely, Bob's trying to miss the head pin, and it's because it's been working for him, not hitting it on the first ball.
Always disappointed to get this lead after a just miss.
Oh, it's good out. Leaving the 1-5-8.
Be happy to get 2 of these 3. Really.
You made one of these earlier,
I
didn't you?
did. I wasn't going to say anything since you did.
Huh. It's
It's an
not the easiest shot.
96. 1 box to go.
1 box to go. 96 through 9. Still 6 above par. PJ was 43 at the half, so he's got his work cut out already for at least 1 or 2 more. And see if Bob can put some more pressure on him here to finish his 2nd string. Oh, one of my favorite shots that I get all the time. You think I'd be good at this shot because I hit that number 6 diamond triangle all the time.
Well, when Bob hasn't thrown a good first ball, he's thrown a good second ball. Let's see if he can do
Yes,
it
he
here.
has. Right on it.
Yep,
That was a
exactly.
beautiful ball.
The door will be open for Peter.
Yeah. Leaving just the 4 pin. Yeah, wood off to the right. I'm sure he's going to go right at it. It's going out of play right now. Yeah, and it's settled down. It's a 9 for a 105. 2nd string.
So Bob is open in the second half.
Yep. And speaking of that, the door is open. So, Bob threw his 2nd string at a 105, which gives him a 225 after 2. PJ with a 43 half. He's going to need a 63 half to take this string. Beautiful shot. Got a little help there. Leaving just the 3-6-10 spare lead. And just hits the cream of the Oreo sandwich there, as our friend Paul would say. And it's an 8 box for 51 after 6. Tell you, there's a lot of action going on these days, Dave. Tournaments galore, it seems.
Yes, there's King, even this weekend, King of the Hills, King of the River. Even when there's not any professional tournaments, there's a lot of stuff happening bowling all over the place. Posts are coming out left and right, and
Yep, yeah.
you need to check your dates on your calendar so you're not bowling in two tournaments.
Signing up like I did, Dave. I had to back out of one because I'd already signed up for one.
Oh, it's just to the left.
Wow. I'll be bowling actually with Bob Lee next week at Canal Lanes for the Scotch doubles. Looking forward to it. And plus we get the Millers once a month afterwards on Sunday. There we go. And an 8 box.
Through 7, 59.
It's going to need to start to make a move here. He's going to need a couple of marks.
Need 3 marks without a double strike. And that will be a toughie.
That 4-pin sitting there with the plank. Would you go for it, or you try to go for the 3 and cut it over?
I think I'd go 3. Go for the 3. That's what he's doing.
Oh,
Tough shot. Great try.
It was a great bid, but that was not an easy shot to try to make. And it's 10 box. So with 2 to go. What do we get?
69.
69 through 8.
Bob at the 105, so we're not in double strike territory quite
But
yet.
close.
Wow.
Well, you know, that's a timely strike. Nothing like a strike of the 9th box. And the one thing about the strikes that PG has thrown, there have been no doubters. Last one to go was a 7 that time, I think.
Puts him at 79 with 2 balls through the 9th.
A double here would be nice.
Needs a mark.
Oh! Gets the dreaded half whisper on the first ball. But that's where you get to.
He does need to convert this to have a chance to
Yep.
win the second string. Otherwise,
Bob showed him how to do it earlier. Oh,
we're not done yet, but it looks like just shy. So 8 fill.
hey Bill, yep. It's going to come out a little short.
87. 8 for 95.
95. So Bob takes string 2, 105 to 95, and goes up 4 points to none. But this is only through 2 completed strings. Plenty of bowling left with 3 strings to go. And Bob with a 18-pin lead.
Bob's at 225. To 206. 19 pins.
19-pin lead after 2. So Bob does take the first 2.
Earlier, Bob's
Bob off to a good start. 225 after 2. Over his average, and PJ is sitting at 216.
206.
206. And a 103 average. So still plenty of bowling left, and as we start the 3rd string here, PJ's going to want to get going here as the home bowler.
I had a match myself yesterday where I dropped the first 3 strings, but came back
and
the
took
last
8.
2.
In total. Oh, there's a nice splash there.
Wow.
And they're still falling. Yeah, we got a nice lumberyard there.
Yeah.
We got
Interesting to see which way will Bob
the Heinz
go.
57, huh? With a couple of French fries on the plate.
Let's see which way Bob plays this one.
I would play it right at the 5, I think. No?
Oh, hits the cap. The 5 goes, the 7 wiggles.
You could have played that from either side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
a big thud.
that cap hurt it.
He may not have been aiming for the cap, but it hit the cap.
Shots like that, I try to aim for the cap knowing I'll miss it. And a nice 10 box to start.
Sure was a good 10. That piece of wood is lying right there. It's kind of intimidating.
Yeah, when you have a gutter piece of wood in the gutter there, it's like you always think you're not going to get close enough and you end up sailing to the right or hitting the gutter. A channel, as they say. And another head pin hit, but leaves 2 and 2. Not the banana split, but leaves the 4. 4-8.
Get a shot.
Oh, picks off 1. Now 2 and 1 remaining. It's got the 4, 6, and 10 left. And he pulls off the 9. Great pitting. That was very good. You deserve more. And we are in the third box, third string. Oh, right in the pocket. Drops 7, leaving himself a nice spare lead. Got a piece of wood in front of the 6 and 10. With the 4 pins there too. I don't think he needs to use it. Oh, and he uses it anyways and cleans it up for a nice spare in the third box there. First mark on the third string for Bob. We've got a tight match here. Thank you all 9 viewers for tuning in. Oh, off to the right. Leaves a cluster bunch there. So he's got a 3 fill there. A 4 fill rather. Oh, he almost pulls it off.
But not going to fall.
That was a great second ball. Bob continues to throw a great second ball going. Bob's up 2 strings to 1. That's 2 to none. And he picks up another 10. Right on it. So what's he sitting at?
43 through 4 for Bob.
So Bob's sitting at 43, a 3 over par through 4. He's going to want to sit on one here.
It's on the head pin.
Oh, he drops them all. Now that was not a Julian strike, Bob. That was the real deal.
53 for Bob. He'll have 2 balls coming when
He had a 4 fill.
But that was 11 out of 12 objects. The only object I missed was on the spare fill.
Ah.
This is the worst. Absolutely bad timing.
Yeah, that's still a good half.
Bob doing some
53
commentary
in a ball.
on his own match.
That's all right.
He was counting his object pins.
Yeah, and he was doing well with them.
He gets a little bit of a break there. Talk about an unusual leave.
Just 4. Oh, 3 actually.
5 pins, not there.
Oh, what a beautiful bit on it. Leaves just a 9 pin.
I'm giving you a fill in my mind.
That was a great ball. We got some wood still moving around. I think it's going to roll out of play here. Yeah, and here we are with Bob's half, 53 in a ball, 53 in 2 balls, right? And a nice $10 there to start the third string for PJ. Time to start making his move. Lost the first 2 strings. Not from bowling. Oh, a couple of late falls there. Drops 4 in his first ball. Leaving the drops everything but the 1 and the 8. It was quite a cluster there. And off to the right for an $8, PJ. That's one way to get it, Pete. Now we're up to 11 viewers again. Church must be out. And on the release, PJ right in the pocket. Beautiful ball. Does not get rewarded though with it, but he does have some lumber to work with. He's got the 6, 7, and 10. He's got 3 pieces of wood out there, actually. Not sure if they're going to help, but he's going to try to send it. He picks up the 7, but just a little bit full in the wood. Game of inches here. Got a lot of families playing here. Nice place to be. And it's another 10 bucks. Great pinning on PJ's part. So after 3 complete,
28.
PJ at 28, Bob was at
53.
53.
2 balls working.
Oh, nice splash there. Nice little piece of wood. Got a guide wood and a wood in the back. The 10's still going to be the question mark. I think just you got to hit the headpin. I don't know. If you hit the headpin anywhere, I think you might get it.
Gives you a chance.
Sails off to the left a little bit. The only thing you don't want to do is cap that wood. I don't think that'll do it. You might pick 2 out of 3, but let's see.
Well,
Just like Nostradamus here. I'll be giving my lottery picks for tonight and Super Bowl picks for next week. Just message me, and if you want me to call that, I will. That was a tough break for PJ.
36 through 4. He'll approach the halfway point.
And he drops a hammer to match Bob's.
That was just like Bob's strike, a strike right out of the hand.
Right. No doubter. Well needed strike.
So we're halfway done.
Halfway through the match. 2.5 strings done. Okay, so what we got for scores there, Dave?
Yeah,
Yep, he had him in the right spot.
So there's Bob.
Oh,
That comes down. He's at 53 with 2 balls.
with 2 balls to go.
Peter went 10-8, 10-8, then threw a big bomb there.
And 46 and 2 balls.
Just tuning in, Bob won the first 2 strings.
Yep.
Has the lead in this one by 7 through completed boxes. Bob
That gives him
got 2 balls
26
working
for
there.
total.
Looking for a double.
Oh, they're still falling.
He's glad the 7 fell.
I think Mark Moon has to send these pins to the dentist. They're wiggling too much. We're gonna get them pulled. Some loose teeth out there.
Oh, he might get in the back door.
Oh, that was one way to do it.
That wouldn't have been a Julian, but it would have been a Julian spare off,
But it
off the triangle.
would have looked the same on the scorecard. So he drops 9 on the strike, Phil. And cleans it up for 10 bucks. Off and running in the second half. We have second half of the
6.
72 through 6. 12 over par.
Probably be listening to the rest of
Ooh. Chopped off the 10 pin. Well, at least it wasn't on a spare, Phil.
it. Bob calls that an ocean ball.
Yep.
That would be the Atlantic, I think he says.
That one's the Atlantic. Yes, it is. East Coast. And pulls the hot push to the left side. It's going to need an out ball here. It's got 7 pins still remaining. Oh, what a nice out ball for a nice 8. Bob will be happy with that. So that gives him 80 after 7. So 10 over par right now. look to keep the pressure on here. 3 boxes to go here in the third string for Bob. Oh, a little splash there. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I don't hate this one that much. It's if you're gonna miss the head pin, now you gotta hit it. But they all could come tumbling down. Wait a minute.
Around the 7.
I said they could all come tumbling down.
Yeah.
What happened, Dave?
Humpty Dumpty's still there.
Oh, yeah, Humpty Dumpty did not have a great fall. He's got one of the King's Horsemen's left, 7 pin, and in the face, or a nice 10 box, giving him 90 after 8. So he keeps 10 pins over par. Speaking of over par, how's your fantasy golf team doing, Dave? Off to a good start this weekend?
Well, better than my own golf game, but yeah, we got a couple guys up there.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Final round of the Pebble Beach.
Oh, what a beautiful
Pounds the
ball.
head pin.
Pounded, but
I was hoping that 6 would fall backward into the wood. It
yeah,
might have
6.
taken
Yeah,
it.
the 6-8 left, but definitely a spare leave. And he cleans it up.
Right on it.
A nice spare in the 9th. That was a spare in the 9th, correct?
Sure was.
So we're at 100 through 9 with the ball.
Yep, exactly. Big fill ball coming up here.
Right in the pocket.
It's 8.
Grabs 8 anyways. Well, got an interesting piece of wood left here to try to pick up the 6-7 again.
Want to go really low, really low.
Low on
this
that
one.
piece of wood there, yeah.
So
Below the stripe.
108.39. Nope.
Yeah, just a little full.
Solid string for Bob as it is.
Yes, another
16 right now.
116.
Add one to
And
that.
117 string. Another quality string by Bob. So PJ's coming up with a ball in hand. He's sitting at 46 on a ball. Bob finishes his third string with a 117,
Go with his 120.
120, 105. So off and running. And PJ's on a strike. He's got 2 balls to fill there. He's 46 plus these 2 balls. Just a little bit off to the left, but still
That was fun.
just plucked out 3 pins there.
He's working on his strike though. Spare opportunity. Pounds it.
Oh, much better ball than what he got there. But it was a 7 fill on the strike. Gives him a 53 halves. And 8 box, so 61 through 6. Math is working in my head today, Dave. Hold the press.
Maybe it's not having the glasses or something.
Yes, the truth be told, my glasses broke. I just need to go take the time to go get another pair. Oh, a little bit light on the pocket there.
Talk about an unusual lead.
That's almost the Greek church, isn't it?
What's that?
With an extra
1,
pin.
3,
It's worse,
and
yeah.
5 a dog.
Greek Cathedral, Greek church with the 8 pin, I guess.
It is Sunday. So
Oh, okay. Oh, what a bid! If I had to draw a spot to hit it, I think that's where I would have put my marker.
with the spin on his ball, he did all he could do on that one.
Yeah, you're looking for an out here.
Go to the next. This one, hopefully. Nope.
Oh,
Just
just
off
sailed off to the left there. So it's an 8 bucks. So that puts him at 69 through 7.
Of course, he's up against Bob's 117, so
He's gonna
once again he finds himself needing marks
lean.
late in the string. Otherwise, he'll be 3 strings to 0 for Bob, which would be 6 points.
Yep. Well, he leaves a six back to the left. We don't have to check his ID, but just in case you're listening, Paul.
We watch way too much bowling, don't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Peter, hoping for
Oh,
some
just
backyard
off.
action.
Leaving the 1-2-4. Oh, somehow the 4 remains for a 9 box. Getting gold, Dave?
Had some family duties, so I
Oh, I
won't even be
appreciate
able to
you.
stick around for the final 2 strings.
I appreciate you sitting there. Oh, there's the orange head pin.
Nothing extra if you get a strike. Peter would have loved to hit it.
Yep. That happens a lot here. Lane 5 has the orange head pin too. He's got the 4 horseman left side here. Oh, what a beautiful pitch. He's getting stymied with throwing a great second ball, but dancing around one pin. This time the 4. And it's another 9 box. So that gives him
87. So he's down by 30. So even a triple strike would only give him 1 point. 1 point.
Yeah, triple strike territory. That was definitely a strike ball. Just got a little full.
That will give Bob 2 points. He'll be up 6
Bob
to
will
0.
be up 6-0. I'm sure PJ's going to look to try to somehow pick this up.
Going for the word, and he gives it a ride.
Beautiful ride. I said PJ's not been off by much today. Throwing a great ball. And that's another 10.
So the scores.
So through 3 complete strings here, Bob is up 3 games to none. 2 strings to go. And
117 to 97.
117 for Bob and 97 for PJ. He's down another 20. So there's Bob's 117.
Whoa. Lots of flop there. If that was pizza, that would
That's all right. He's at 342 through 3.
Yep. Peter's at 303.
303. So 31 pin lead for Bob after 3 complete strings. And Bob up 6 games to none. This is time for PJ to get on his horse if he's going to make this a game. 39?
Yep.
39 pin
303.
lead. I'm sorry. Maybe hold on, we got a quick break here.
All right, guys. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Okay, Bob decided his 4th string here.
Fun joining you, John. We'll
Oh, thank you. Thank you,
listen in
Dave.
for the final 2 strings.
Very good. And I'll see you on Tuesday. Good luck with your fantasy team today. Thanks, PJ. Bob off to the right. Leaves the 4 horsemen left side and the post. And a sleeper pin, I believe. So he's dropped 4. Oh, and a great bid, and he picks it up for a spare. 5 down, 5 to go, and he picks up a spare to start his 4th string here. Bob looking to put the pressure on right away. Both bowlers been bowling great games here. They've been a lot closer than the score has been showing. And nice, oh, what a nice ball working there. And he drops 18 after 1. He's got a nice lumberyard here to work. Try to pick up the goalposts there. It'll be hard to pick it up without them. Oh, just off a little bit. 10 pins still remaining. He went a little bit to the left. I thought he might go more right there, but bowlers know their own ball better than I do. And it's a 9 box. So 27 after 2. And here in the 4th string of 5, Bob Lee up to a 6-0 point lead for winning the first 3 strings. And also has a 39 pin lead for match after 3 complete. Still plenty of room. It's not over yet. So a lot of matches go this way. Get the 4 horsemen again with the post. All over it, just a little bit light on the head pin. Leaving the 2-4-7 to pick up his 10. And it's an 8 box. So that gives him 35 after 3. So 5 over par so far. And here at Sparetime Recreation, Mark Moon, the proprietor. Great man if you don't know him, but come out and support your local candlepin bowling centers. We've got candlepin here, we've got pinball, we also have pool tables. I believe they have a darts league too. A lot happened here in Whitensville. Come out and visit if you haven't been here yet. Oh, beautiful ball. Leaving the 7-8. There's a planking off to the right a little bit of the 8 pin. Oh, and just sails off to the right for another 8. Guys, that gives him 43 after 4. So still 3 above par. He's going to want to sit one here. PJ's chomping at the bit, ready to get out there. Make this a game. Oh, off to the ocean. Grab the number 4 triangle. Yeah, Bob talking to himself now. He's got 7 pins left here. Oh, right in the pocket. And the cavalry is coming, but they ran out of bullets. So kingpin remains. Last ball here, the first half of the 4th string for Bob. And it's a 9 box, giving a 52 half. Similar to his first half in string number 1. Now comes PJ. Got a good game going, Bob.
All right.
Good match so far.
Whiffed on 1 or 2 pins,
But it's still a 52 half. Definitely can work with that. Here comes PJ now. If it was time to make a move, this would be it. Off to the left, but still managed to drop 5. 5 down, 5 to go. Oh, just a little bit light on the head pin. His 3rd ball. And he grabs a 9. The sleepy yellow pin just left there, the 9 pin. Oh, and there we go. Nice clean rack. No orange pins. Oh, off to the ocean. Chops out 3. Pulls that number 4 triangle. I suppose for right-hand bowlers, that's a common one when you miss. Whereas I tend to take the number 6 triangle as a left-hander. Oh, speaking of the number 6, he just picked that one up too. So pins remaining. Got one in the center here. And he picks it up for a beautiful 10. That's the way to start it. And he leaves the Cleary to the right. And the second ball. Off to the right a little bit, leaves the 110. And off to the right a little bit for an 8 box. What's that give him? 27 after 3. PJ 27 after 3. You want to look to put a mark here. Oh, and he comes right on it. Right through that head pin. But leaves himself a nice orange plank in front of the very makeable 247. And goodbye, just like clockwork. Just what PJ needed. Hit him 37 on the ball. Through 4. Bob finished with a 52 half. Oh, off to the left, but they're still falling. And a nice 8 fill out of that. He's got another shot here at the 110. This time he has a little guide wood to the left of the head pin. Oh, just off to the right a little bit. Just sailed a little bit on him. Oh, in the bunny hole again. For an 8 box. So at the halfway point of the 4th string, Bob Lee at 52 and Peter at 53. So he's made up 1 pin for the total, so Bob is up 38 through 3.5 strings. And we'll start in the second half of the 4th. We are at Sparetime Recreation in Whitensville, Mass. Great place to bowl. Oh, that one gets away from Bob, and he tattooed the number 4 triangle. But a spare lead. And chop up the 10. This is going to want a nice out here. 6 pins remain. And he drops for an 8 box. And Bob at 60 through 6, right at par. Here in the 4th string. Bob is up 3 games to none. Pete's going to want to really get on this one. Oh, what a nice 9 drop there. Leaving just a 4 pin with the plank to the left of it. Anywhere from the 4 pin to the left, we'll take it as long as you stay on the lane. And all over for a nice spare. Bob at 70 in a ball in the 7th frame here, the 4th string. At the half of the 4th string, BJ was at 53, Bob at 52. Bob now at 70. And this ball. Oh, and he gets the half Worcester again. So a 2 fill at 72 through 7. And he did make the half Worcester earlier. Oh, and he puts another great bid on it. This time the 5, 9, and 10 are left. And he picks up a nice 9 box from that. So it's 81. 81 through 7. 8 rather. 81 through 8. 1 over par. This time he chopped off the number 6 triangle. Another spare leave here. Oh, and a great pitch there. Drops everything but the 3, 5. And picks off the 5 with a little help from the wood for a 9 box. Okay, 1 frame to go. 81, 80. There's Bob's 10th frame here. And once again, he chopped off that triangle. Another shot at this. Okay, left just the 1, 2, and 7. 1, 3, and 7. Oh, and a great bid on it. Gets a 9 box. So 4 string. Yep, 4 string. Bob finishes with a 99. So Pete at 53 through the half. The door is open for him. He only needs a 47 to take the string. So he doesn't technically need to mark, but being down 38 pins through 4.5, 3.5 rather, he really would like to chop into that lead. This ball dropped off 4, leaving 4 to the right, 2 to the left. Just a little skinny on his object pin there. Gonna look for an out ball here. 5 down, 5 to go. Wow, I don't know how that didn't go, but it's a 7 box nonetheless. Giving him 60 after 6. He now needs 40 pins and 4 frames to take the string. It's got a nice piece of wood there behind the 1, 3. He's got the cleary left to the right side. 1, 3, 6, 10, and 8. Oh, and he picks it up very nicely. That wood came in handy, and he plowed right through it for a very timely spare. 70 in the ball through 7. Oh, and another good pitch. And he dropped 6. Leaving the 1, 2, 4, and 10 to try to get back-to-back spares. And off to the left a little bit. And I want to try to get 2 out of 3 here. 3 would be great, but 2 would be a very nice out. And throw the bunny hole for a 7 box. So now he's at, through completed boxes, what are we at? 17. So PJ's going to need one mark anyways. I apologize, I don't have my glasses with me today, and so it's hard for me to see the scores. Oh, what a beautiful ball. Not rewarded there at all. It's kind of the day PJ's having. He's been throwing a great ball. When they go, they're all going fast. And he's hitting a lot of objects. And another $7. Back-to-back sevens. What do we got? I can't hear you.
He's at 90.
He's at 90. He needs 9 pins and 2 boxes. 1 box. He needs a 10 to win the string. Oh, not a time for a quarter Worcester. That's all right. He's got 2 balls left. Strike ball, we'll take it. Bob finished the string at 99. PJ at 90 through 9, so he needs them all to take the string. Oh, not bad at all. All right, he's left with the 1-7, the plethora of wood. Oh, it almost came back. So they tie the string. So, but that does give PJ a point. So after 4 strings, it's 7-1. 7-1, and I think it's still a 39-pin lead going into the last. So what do we have for totals?
402 to 441.
402 for PJ. You can see it. And Bob is at, sorry. Oh, I gotta get this paper to work. Not easy. So 441. So a 39-pin lead on the 5th and final string here at Sparetime Recreation. This is John Aherm. Bob Lee to start the 5th string. And PJ is on the board. Here's another one of those head pin hits. And 2-1 split. Looked like a beautiful ball. It's got the 2-4-10. Some wood in the deck. Oh, it just sails in the middle. He's going to want to pick this up here. Thank you all for joining. All 9 of you. Oh, what a great bid, but it's a 9 box to start the 5th. Sent the messenger, but someone shot him. Oh, dropped 6 on the first ball, leaving the 4 horsemen left side. Like I was reminded, I was getting a lot of 4 horsemen. That's because I wasn't hitting the head pin. Oh, what a beautiful bid, and there it goes. 4 horsemen will run down. That's a spare in the second here for Bob on the 5th string. 5th and final string. Points are 7 for Bob, 1 for PJ. Oh, another nice ball leading the Heinz 57. He's got wood in front of, to the right of both pins. So with a little luck, this should go far. Right on it. Somehow the 7 didn't. I had a little blocker in front of it, so I couldn't see it, but 7 pins still remaining. And he picks up for 10. Okay, Bob in the 4th box here. Of the 5th string, rather. And right in the pocket. Beautiful hit. Drops 8. But leaves the 8-9. He has the 8-9 with a couple of pieces of wood that could be helpful. Bob surveying the situation now. Let's see, he's made up his mind where he wants to go now. Let's see. There's the windup and the pitch. Oh, off to the left. I don't know if it was going there. PJ's going to check the wood here, see if it's out. It should be in. I think it's in the light, but PJ's going to check just in case. And PJ clears it. It was over the line. Just so everyone knows, there is a line 24 inches from the head pin that goes across the lane. So if the wood is behind or touching that red line, it is to be removed and taken out of play. And that's an iron box. One frame to go. What's he sitting at? 46 after 4 for Bob. Oh, there's a beautiful ball. One pin left. Wood all around it. And all over it for a spare. So Bob sits down at 56 and a ball. Off to another great half. 56 and a half and a ball, right? Okay. There you go, Bob. Oh, what a beautiful pitch. And once again, both bowlers hit in the pocket very aggressively, and another 2-1 split. Leaving the 2, 4, and 6 this time. Oh, a good bid. How it got around the 4. 4 is wiggling, but somehow the pin went right around it. We're here in the 5th and final string. And that's a 10 bucks for PJ. We're here in the 5th and final string. Bob Lee at PJ, Peter Janton Jr. here at Sparetime Recreation in Whitensville. Oh, there it is, all of them, and they all fall down. Well, much needed strike for PJ. And the rally is starting. Oh, never a good time for that half poster. Just a couple inches off on that. Oh, now he's got the full Worcester. He's got the 5, rather. He's got the Jim Dandy, as our friend Paul Grant would say. And it's 6 bucks. So there's a 5 fill on the strike and a 6 bucks. So that's tough when you get a beautiful strike like that. You end up with a 5 fill and a 6 bucks. And he buries it again. If he just keeps throwing that ball, he's not going to have to worry about picking up the spares, because they all fell down very nicely. I would term that as a second no-doubter in this string alone for Peter. Unfortunately, they're not back-to-back. And this time he drops 5 with the first ball. 5 down, 5 to go. Oh. 8, 7. And 7 fill on the strike. And a 7 box. So another tough break for Peter. So
3 head pins, 2 for strikes.
yeah.
And he looks like I've got a 1 pin lead.
Yeah, 1 pin plus the lead. So Peter's at 55 through 5 of the 5th string. Bob is at 56 and a ball. So big finish here. Bob's going to want to keep the pressure on. Beautiful, beautiful hit. Drops 8 on his fill. So giving him a 64 half, I believe. Leaving the 5-7 and a couple of French fries. Oh, off. Leaving the 7 with blank. And a 10 box for 74 through 6. Bob off and running here in the second half. He finished the half at 64, I believe. A little bit off to the right, but leaves the clearing left side this time. He does have some wood there that could help. Take that sleeper pin. But first he's got to run down the 4 horsemen. Oh, right on it. And that 7 pin does not like him today. Sent it over, but just ran out of runway. It's a 9 box. So now Bob is sitting at what, PJ? 83 after 7. Bob at 83 after 7 here in the 5th and final string. PJ had a 55 half. So he's going to have his work cut out so far to try to grab the last 2 points in the 5th string. Total is pretty close to out of reach. That one's off a little bit. Drop 4. Good news is they're all together. Oh, he just punches through. He's going to want an out here. One, 2, 4, 7 on the deck. 1, 2, 6, 10 rather. And it's an 8 drop. 8 box. Bob. 2 more. 2 boxes to go. And Bob's at 91 through 8. Right through the head. Leaving 3 and 2. Real good time that. He's got the
Peters took it out.
two. He's got 3 and 2. 2 on the left, 3 on the right here. 5 down, 5 to go here. See if he can make him dance. Ah, that's a great bid. Picks up the 3 on the right side. Leaving the 2-4 on the left. And it's a 9 drop from 100 after 9. $1 to go for Bob. Nine pins will get him $550 for the match. Oh, what a beautiful ball. And the kingpin remains. Nice ball after all. Looking to go 11 here. And right on the face for another spare in the 10. $110 on a ball. It's a 7 fill. So another 117. 117 string for Bob. And a great day. 117 string on the 5th and final string for him. There we go. I'm just tall enough to get it.
58, huh?
Yeah, so it's a 558. And Pete off and running and leaves the Clary left side, yeah? He's at 55. He had a 55 half. So we'd really like to pick up these last two, but he's got his work cut out for him. Oh, and just picks off the sleeper, the 9 pin. Leaving the 4 horseman left side. Every pin's going to be important to him right now. And it's a 6 box. There goes the announcer's jinx. Sorry about that, Pete. $61 through 6. He's going to need a couple of marks. Another beautiful ball, but right through the middle.
That's a Greek church after the Nazi bombing campaign.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that is a tough leave.
Couldn't have hit it more perfect.
That was a beautiful attempt there. 2 good balls there. And he picks up a beautiful 10. And it's a pretty 10. 3 good balls. And he worked hard for that 10 bucks. 3 objects hit. Once again, all over the head pin. And doesn't get rewarded. And he's got a piece of wood making its way over towards the 7. So he's got the 2. He's got the 3, 6, 10. Oh! What a bid. A little stymied here. And another 10 box. Pinning well on 2 10s. Getting bit a little bit on his leaves, but throwing a great ball. 3 boxes to go. Once again, right in the pocket. And this time he's left with 7, 8, 9. He's got wood off to the right of the 9. Not sure how he's going to play it here. But once again, beautiful ball. And nothing to show for it. Oh, off to the right there. He was trying to get the broom out. And gets a nice 9 box out of that. And what we got, Bob? Huh?
90, he needs a 27.
Okay, 90. He needs 27 pins to catch Bob here in the 5th and final string. And up to the right there, drop 7. Oh, what a nice bit of it. Peter's been throwing a great ball all day and just not getting rewarded on it. And another 10 box. Is that it? You were throwing a great ball. You're getting stymied. Well, that's the 5th and final string here. So final is Bob Lee 558
Peter 502.
and Peter 502. Bob takes 13 points to Peter's 1. Thank you very much for tuning in. This has been John Aherm at Sparetime Recreation. Thank you for tuning in and have a great afternoon.